We are back at it once again on Mike and Mike's Off-Air Podcast. Mike Pesto.
And Mike O'Neill from the new My 97.5 Afternoons.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Always popping up some cool stuff there. Also, check out our website, my975fm.com. There you will see this week Mike O'Neill's favorite Christmas song music video, White Christmas, but not the original from Holiday Inn. Have you ever seen that original black and white movie?
Of course.
I keep on meaning to every season, and I can't find it, or it's not as accessible as White Christmas is.
A thing to do is, and this is the way I've been finding all my favorites, not necessarily Siri. These days she's a dingbat. But you go online, just say, what streamer is such and such movie on, and it'll bing, there it is.
AMC has a lot of the classic ones, so I'm sure it's probably on there.
I've watched all my favorites so far. I've watched White Christmas, as I swore I would, at least 3 times already.
Wow.
I've seen Bells of St. Mary, which I adore. Henry Travers in both of them. He's the angel.
Okay.
And he's the antagonist in the Bells of St. Mary's that has a change of heart.
Okay. It's been years since I've seen that one.
Good movie. And what's the other one? Oh, have I said? Did I already say the movie you were talking about?
Holiday Inn?
Yeah, no, the
White Christmas.
Not now. You were alluding to it in one of your other promos. There's black and white and color of that too, and it's
Miracle on 34th Street.
Merry Christmas, yes, Merry Christmas.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes,
yeah, I've seen that once already so far this season,
but
but
the colorized version last night.
I refuse.
I know, but it's really interesting because they're. Like it or don't, I don't care if the filmmaker and you says, no, it's got to be black and white. But there is a different emotive view. The colors do bring something to it for whatever it's worth. And I do love that movie so much.
Yeah, I will never see the colorized version of that. I will never see the colorized version of Miracle on 34th Street. I will never see the remake of Miracle on 34th Street. In fact, when it comes to A Christmas Carol, the old one from like the 1920s, I want to watch the original for the 1920s. The only exception to that rule is Scrooged with Bill Murray because it's a comedic spin on it.
And I think the soliloquy at the end of that movie
is
one of the best ever delivered by anyone in any movie. It's just legit. If you're not on board by the end of that, black heart you.
I actually saw that when I was working at a station on the coast with a friend of mine who worked at the station in a theater. And to be there, especially at the end when he says, you on the left-hand side of the theater, you on the right.
Yeah.
I mean, it played to that audience because keep in mind when that movie first came out, watching movies secondhand on TV, that was the elites got a chance to do that. Not many people got that opportunity. Movies were meant to be seen in theaters, full stop.
From that movie on, I always waited till the end of the credits for that very reason.
Okay.
And a lot of filmmakers take advantage of that option.
Marvel.
But I mean, not even just theirs. But a lot of times there's either what are they called when they screw up and put them in?
Oh, the outtakes.
Bloopers. They put bloopers in that are priceless. And they're as entertaining as the movie in their own way.
Any Jim Carrey movie, if you ever get a chance to see the outtakes at the end, stick around for those. So there's a poll question up that we have. So the video, check out from Mike O'Neill's favorite. See that. It's a little clip from the movie. Also have a poll question that I know you and I disagree on this, but you know I love disagreements with our podcast.
And
is your Christmas tree real or artificial? Once, twice, 3 times over, because we have 3 Christmas trees in our house now, have for years, all artificial. The one my grandmother gave me when she decided she's not going to decorate anymore. She just couldn't. She passed several years ago now. So that's her tree. I will give that up begrudgingly at some point when it just collapses. I think it's older than my mom, honestly. But we got 2 other ones that go in our TV room because we've got a front room that faces the outer street. So that's lit up and spins and has all the lights for the neighbors. And then we've got 2 real narrow trees in the room that we spend most of our time in. So we have 3 artificial trees, and that's how we love it.
And I don't. But most of it has to do with familial history for me. Uh-huh. When my father was still alive, back when when I lived at home in Orange County, I can't even think of. I used to know it until this year. I don't know anything anymore. It's great getting older. But the name of the tree farm eludes me. But we would go down to the tree farm. It was tradition on Thanksgiving Day during the day. and tag our tree growing in the ground. You get your tag,
Okay.
and then you go home. And then when you want to bring it home, and then they take care of it for the remainder. And then when you want to bring it home, say the first week of December, you go, you cut it down, you bring it home and put it up. I've always had a real tree. I'm a real tree aficionado. And when we moved here, Satterstrom's Christmas tree farm, boom, fell right into it. There was one on the coast when we moved.
Okay.
We had it there. We don't do the farm anymore, but in fact, it's ironic. We've been getting ours at Home Depot or Lowe's, but mostly Home Depot every year. They're always awesome. My son always tries to get me to get a 9.5-foot tree. It barely fits where it goes, and love it to death. And because I'm a paranoid, luckily it's dead set to the left of the room in the corner where it belongs, and 4 feet away is a sliding glass door. If I have to grab it screaming and run out of the house because it's starting to catch fire. That's just how my mind works. It's fun being up in there. But we get it on the first Saturday of December, hoping that it will last till New Year's.
Have you ever had it flocked? Because I'll do that with live trees.
I did it once.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I hate this so much. And oh, good, it covered up the smell, which was the point.
That's a really great. I hadn't thought about that. When we lived in Illinois, before my grandmother gave us her tree, we did a live tree for several years. And one year we had it flocked. And I remember that as well, that you kind of miss that pine smell a little bit. It definitely covers it up with whatever chemical that
I
is.
was going to say, what's that smell? Chemical.
Yeah, when you have to
Lovely.
burn like candles like we have here in the studio. I love this. I got this a few years ago. This was a dusted pine. When you have to burn candles like this and have a live tree because you have no smell from the tree itself, you flocked it a little bit too much.
It's pine, sort of.
All right, so we had some fun with this last week. We have divvied up the cards once again, and the time that we have left, about 7-8 minutes or so. Back to more Christmas trivia. Now, this is a box that I got. I mentioned this last week at a mall in Salinas. 'Tis the season Christmas trivia. This box is how old? The most recent publication on the box, 2003. So it's and some of the questions, I looked through these, not exactly politically correct.
Some of them aren't.
Because some of them, this goes back to first printed in 1988. So some of them have not aged all that well, and I'm hoping we don't accidentally come across several of those. If we do, we apologize in advance.
Well, all right. How about I start?
Okay, go ahead.
What Charlie's Angels star
Oh, jeez.
played R.H. Macy in Miracle on 34th Street?
I don't have a clue. Someone's calling me for a lifeline right now on our back phone here in the studio, and I don't, I don't have a clue.
I didn't either until I saw the name, and then I went, oh, that is him, David Doyle.
David, yeah, the name doesn't ring a bell.
When you see it-
I do know on Miracle on 34th Street, the judge's representative, it was also, I can't remember the name of the actor, but was also on I Love Lucy.
I love it. Oh, yeah, William Frawley.
Is that who it was? Okay,
Yeah.
so he was in it.
Yeah.
He walked in the courtroom with the cigar that wasn't lit.
And he's also the guy with the tree that George Bailey drove into. That guy's house was also
That
William
was
Frawley.
him? He's on camera so little I didn't even recognize him.
Back in the day.
All right, let me stump you with one here.
Won't take much.
The citizens of what Florida town maintain a fully decorated tree year-round? This is one of those, what could it possibly be, honestly? So again,
Say it again.
the citizens of what Florida town maintain a fully decorated tree year-round?
Well, I clearly don't know. And also, can I just say, Flora, duh.
I guessed this one just because, again,
Did you really?
Christmas, Florida. There really is a Christmas, Florida.
That figures. That sounds like Florida. What was Grandma drinking when she got run over by a reindeer? It'll come to you.
She was eggnog.
Yep.
Okay. Have you?
He had to go all the way through
I
the
did.
song.
I had
love
to
it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When
Z.
you have to figure out the alphabet. Now, are you a big fan of eggnog?
Eggnog is very specific for me. I'm not going to get long on this, but it has to. I like a specific kind.
Okay.
It's dairy. Producer's Dairy makes, and there's nothing low fat or low anything about this stuff. Couldn't be worse for you. High fat, high sugar, but it is absolutely delicious, and you don't need much. It's like cheesecake. It's so full of It's so.
Okay.
You need this much, and you sip it. And I do love eggnog.
Now, you don't drink, but
No.
back when you did you enjoy spiked eggnog? Because when my dad was still with us, that's the only way he would drink eggnog.
You know what you put? Yes, I did drink once, but
Okay.
I don't now. You know what you put in it? A lot of people like rum.
Okay.
Try Captain Morgan spiced rum.
That makes sense.
Just a little bit.
Okay. How about a hot toddy? Do you ever have one of those?
No,
My wife,
we weren't hot toddy folks.
my dad always made one for my wife every year when we would go visit for Christmas. And she found a recipe online. She's not feeling all that well right now, so she made it yesterday. I have yet to ask her how it turned out, but there's a lot of stuff that goes in there. There's the alcohol, there's the honey, there's a little bit of lemon juice. You have to boil water ahead of time. That's a lot of work for a
Good
drink.
job. How about a shot of tequila over here? Okay. If that's what we're doing, that's what I'm doing.
That'll kill whatever's up in you.
Yep. Who was Santa's lead reindeer in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Well, wouldn't that be Rudolph?
No, that hadn't happened yet.
Okay, so you know.
That happened right at the beginning.
You know.
Or right at the end, rather.
Is it Dancer?
Donner.
Don.
Hey,
Don.
hey, Donner.
Okay, now here's where we get to a sticking point. In the original poem, which I believe was German, it's Donder. I don't know if you knew that or not. And it was
No, but probably.
retranslated years later to Donner, but in the original translate, my understanding, and someone please do correct me if I'm wrong because I do want to get it right, that in the original poem it was Donder.
That would make him a Donder head. Your turn.
What popular food is sometimes strung on a Christmas tree?
Popcorn.
Popcorn, and then, I've got a story about this I got to share. So,
And berries, too, but...
yes,
Can
cranberries.
Can we please have ants right now?
There was one year my mom got all these red ornaments because we had 2 Christmas trees growing up as well. We had the same situation. We had a family room and a living room.
See, you do that. Hold your thought. You do that because it is historical. It's familial.
Well, I
It's
would never make
tradition.
my kids do this because this was cruel and unusual punishment for my sister and I. She popped popcorn and bought bags of cranberries and then got the big long thread with the needle. And she even told us, I want 10 cranberries in a row and then 3 popcorns.
It's like a giant rosary.
And we sat there without a thimble, mind you. I can't tell you. I mean, I at the time I think I lost feeling in my fingers because I kept on, and I said some words I probably shouldn't have said, and I think about that now, and I think about the few things that we ask our kids to do, and they roll our eyes and give us attitude. I'm like, you know what? You never had to string up cranberries and popcorn on the Christmas tree,
I'm asking you to help me put the lights up. That's all I'm... Jeez.
and not in the snow like we did when we were growing up too.
And had to walk 20 miles
Yeah,
to school. Okay, no, I didn't. I'll give you an easy one.
Okay, thank you.
In the movie Home Alone 2, what city park is featured? Oh, come on.
Wow. Oh, Home Alone 2. It's New York. Central Park?
Yeah, there's only one big park.
Okay. I've never been because I was thinking Home Alone, the first one, and that was in Chicagoland area.
Good fun.
And that's one we haven't seen yet this season. Let's see.
I need to do that too.
In Miracle on 34th Street, where does Kris Kringle live?
Before he's rooming with the lawyer.
Correct. They're not actually asking for the name of the establishment, just a description of.
It's an old folks' home.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. In an old people's home.
And I loved the doctor that was in charge there.
Uh-huh.
He knew Chris inside and out and was really taking good, empathetic care of him.
Before we get to your question, I saw that movie on Thanksgiving Day, and it's bugged me about this movie for a while. And I kind of brought it up a little bit with my mom and my wife and the kids that were there at the time. I want to ask you, when Chris is being interviewed by the store psychologist, and he bops him on the head, yeah, I mean, you are technically showing violence there.
That was a line. I mean, by today's standards.
Yes.
Keep in mind, I used to get spanked when I was a kid. By today's standards.
That's a great point.
But by today's standards, it's a line.
Yeah. So back then, probably not as much, which is why they had it depicted that way. If you were to remake that now, there would be, well, yeah, of course, throw him away because look what he did.
And he didn't hit him. He was like, come on.
Well, he did have that pretty big bump on his head.
I always thought he did that to himself.
Oh, like maybe
I don't know that.
In the director's cut, after Chris left, he hit himself a few more times.
I'm wondering. But he was also a pretty frail little. I have a feeling that a fly bumping into him would have made him have a welt.
There's that, and there's also the scene when Macy walks out and he fires him on the spot. Obviously, we know now in today's litigated world that wouldn't have gone over all that well. He would have immediately retained a lawyer.
Yep. Sorry, yeah, exactly. What holiday film annually appears on television more than 300 times? We've actually talked about it today.
A Christmas Story.
No.
With a TBS running at 24 hours?
I know, right? Because it actually runs all year long, I guess, apparently.
Miracle on 34th? No, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
That often.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, I mean, that kind of goes to what I've said previously, that outside of when it takes place, it's not actually a Christmas movie, so you can get away with it. It's a feel-good movie that takes place during the Christmas season.
Yeah. Like Die Hard.
He said it, I didn't.